Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to Ash Canyon. We are at the Angler's Den, Chilloper. I'm excited for it. We're gonna eat. We're gonna head towards Timberwolf Mountain here. Decent night. We recovered quite a bit of our condition, so we're happy with that. Hopefully, the weather's gonna bear with us. Haven't even stepped outside. Just warmed some teas up, and we're gonna get on our way here. Yes, good. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I've got one more fish fillet. We're gonna go ahead and eat that because we're gonna need it on this journey. Not too chilly outside, which is epic. We're gonna collect all the sticks because I'm gonna take my time running through towards Timberwolf Mountain. There's a ton of birch bark that I want to collect. So I'm gonna wait until we're about getting close to halfway down on our temperature gauge here, and then from there we're gonna pop one of these hot teas. We don't have a thermos, so these hot teas aren't lasting very long. So I wanted to maximize it, and we've only got 3 of them, and it's kind of a journey. That's the plan. Thank you guys so much for being here. All the love on the series. Chilloper. Hopefully it's the it's looking to be the most successful of me personally, the most successful of my long dark run so far, early game. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this. Okay. The treatment didn't do anything, but we warmed right up, didn't we? And that's the benefit. Not the treatment, which rosehip is a pain treatment. Ew, 22. 22 is not good. If you're brand new here, we drink alchemy, the official beverage of living your best life. Channel sponsor. You can use code IPARMY at www.drinkalchemy.co. I've got that linked in the video description, along with WMP eyewear. That's the official eyewear of the IP Army. Click the link in bio. We've got gaming glasses, aka blue light glasses, sunglasses, prescription glasses. It's our eyewear. Our eyewear partners here. We did have a wolf over here that we kicked out yesterday on the last episode that we kind of pushed out. Sounds like they're up here now. But we do have a torch and we do have rocks, so nothing to be too worried about. I do know there's a moose that also lives in the area. Damn, he got us from a long way away, didn't he? I was wondering, that light looked like the torch was rolling. Just before this gets too cold, let's go ahead and drink. It went cold. And that happened so fast, so it's not even worth drinking another tea, guys. We want to save those. The whole purpose is to warm us back up. But once we're in the cave, right before we come out at Deer Clearing and Timberwolf Mountain, which is not halfway, but it's pretty close to the summit from Mountaineer's Hut. Right before we exit the cave there, we can make some of this birch bark and recover some of the Probably inevitable condition that we're about to lose. This is one of my favorite stops, is through the birch bark forest. They've got one in Pleasant Valley, but there's a bear that lives in there. And it's really hard to see, super thick. And bears snuck up on me more than once. We'll just collect all this stuff. And I am planning a hunt back here in Ash Canyon, so I know there's like a... Oh, look at that! I know there's like a little area we can go up over there. I don't know if this would be smart to harvest this guy. If I'm not mistaken, one of the updates that I did see regarding the game was the addition of Timberwolves in Timberwolf Mountain. I hate it. I don't like that. But yeah, so Timberwolf Mountain's no longer a place you want to hang around ill-equipped. No longer a good spawn location either. Unless you're just coming straight to Ash Canyon. I prefer the regions that are Timberwolfless. Yeah, okay, there's a wolf in there. I was getting a little confused there for a second. Do we have... No. I'm gonna say, do we have scent on us? Because look how far up these things are reacting to us. Just make sure we've got a fresh torch here. Another aggro. Where's this one? That's a stump. Where is he? There he is. Soon we'll have our bow and arrow. Excuse me, and we'll be able to make unicorns out of these guys. Okay, got them a rabbit. Where though? There it is. I'm gonna skip over the cattail stalks that are down here. And we're just gonna take advantage of that guy being occupied. And head right for the cave. Like I said, I want to keep the scent pretty low here. When you go through Timberwolf regions. Try to find all of our coal. Coal is one of my favorite items in the game. Relatively light, unless you're carrying 20 to 30 of them like we always do. The reason I'm doing that is I'm bringing it to a central location. We've got some forging to do. So I think I'm gonna forge for the first time, depending on where we find our gear. I'm gonna do that at the Riken, at Desolation Point. I've never forged there. I've always forged at the Forlorn Muskeg. And then there's really no point to go to Desolation Point, for me personally. Let's just get this cave explored here. Ah. I thought this was a jacket folded up nice and neat, beautifully. Okay, opening. Oh. Hopefully that's not our prized loot here. Might be though. Oh, there he is. Oh shit. Got smushed. Okay. Got us a little campfire. Gotta love it. No little snacks or anything around it, so that's kind of a bummer. Okay, back out we go. Right? Pretty sure. Guess this would be a great place for the spray paint. What do I feel like? Hopefully this is Timberwolf Mountain and we made it through. If not, we'll just we'll go the right way this time. Oh, we didn't warm up. We didn't make our teas. Okay, we're not in the right place anyways. We got turned around just for a second. All good. We'll push through now. Mistakes happen, guys. Don't act like you've never done it. Just throw down your torches. That's how I usually mark the way. This is just like a little cubby, right? Oh, I see where we messed up. Thought it was the cubby. It's not just the cubby. Tell me something good. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, almost missed one. Okay, and here's my usual like little fire spot. Oops. Let's get it started. We'll make a warm up a tea or two. Or will we?
Come on, little fire.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine that
I
work.
feel like the more ender you have, the least amount of chance you have to start a fire. Back when I used to
Come
only
on, little
carry
fella.
like 3-4 tenders, it would never take me more than 2 attempts. Now I feel like when I just stack those things up, it's like, yeah, you got about 14 tries before you're actually in any trouble
Come on,
from
little
starting a fire. Thermos is going to be awesome. Very excited about that. Okay. I've got those going. That's right. These. This should warm us up. And then we can... Oh, all crappy torches. I think we can only take one more. All right, about midday. So trying to gauge this out. I don't really want to sleep. We're not really equipped for weather here. Ooh. So I don't want to sleep at Mountaineer's Hut. So my plan is to just continue on through Timberwolf Mountain today, but it's already it's already midday here. Not the coolest. And okay, we will have a rope climb here. Let's say rope climb to get into Pleasant Valley, but we do have crampons. And we were perfectly rested. Plus I've got some coffee. Okay, I think we'll be okay. Make sure we're not climbing down into a certain death. We have a former survivor or a carcass of some sort over here. Carcass. And like I said, I'm not trying to carry scent. We've got 26 cattails, which is plenty to make a journey. I was gonna pick up feathers, but it doesn't look like there's any feathers hanging around there. None that are, sometimes they're like hard to see. Kind of keep our, oh, there's gonna be plenty of birds and rabbits in the game, so not gonna get too excited here. Again, I know there's a bear. I know there's a moose, which a moose, the scent doesn't matter, but I know there's wolves and apparently timber wolves. So let's not get too let's not get too ambitious here. Our first mushroom harvest is awesome. I know there's a recipe that calls for mushrooms. Go check out our cave sitch, which it looks like, what the heck is it? Briefcase? Thought it was like a double stack of papers. Timberwolf Mountain Vista. Just a whole bunch of crap in there. Pretty good weather out, so even stopping at Mountaineer's hut to make a fire might be unnecessary. Oh, here comes the wind, which is a good indicator that we need to stop at some point. We don't have any flares, so the wind is never welcome. Probably one of the worst things about this game. Cold. Right away. Right away, those dang things are cold. I'm gonna take the time to collect all these. Because we are gonna have a semi-permanent base in Pleasant Valley. Still not sure where we want to put our permanent base. Usually I do Trapper's Cabin and Mystery Lake.
Can you eat trees?
Like a central location. Okay. Okay. Like little wrong turn right there. It's okay though. We're chill open. Not in any hurry. Got a group of wolves just hollering at each other. Once we get out over this, I'll see if we can't spot what they're cawing over. A dude. Oh, I think I just seen our first wolf. Nope, just a tree stump. Thank gosh, I was a little bit nervous. If we forge, I'm gonna want all of those. When we forge, I'm gonna want all of those.
Jeez, this is cold.
Yes, it is. Could be colder though. Eyes on the prize. I think I'm gonna cut up here because this is wolf territory. The only bad thing about going this way is you can, through the rolling hills, you can roll it. You can usually stumble upon a bear. As long as we're not face to face, you can outwalk the bear. Dude. Yeah, those look like timber wolves. God dang. Oh my god, these are timber wolves. I don't know how we get around these guys. Fuck.
Damn, I'm freezing.
We just hugged the wall. Usually that's a bad sign. Fuck me. I got the goosebumps right now. I pray to God that bear can help me. The bear helped us. Wow. We do have a flare. Okay, I don't want to re-aggro these timber wolves. I'm gonna try to go up and around. Our food's getting low. I think just the adrenaline of that fight right there. We did get well fed, so let's not lose that. In fact, okay, fun fact. Walk a attacking Timberwolf gang into a bear. That was actually pretty cool. Also, the marine flare, you don't have to throw it. It looks like we're just holding it and staring down the Timberwolves, which I didn't know. I thought you had to throw it at them to break their morale. Actually, yeah, I think you still have to throw it at them. Because we were just like keeping them at bay, not really breaking anything. Take a little bit of damage here. I said we might not have to start a fire. Well, those tests determined that was a lie. Usually there's some wolves out here on Crystal Lake. Oh, nice. Oh, wolf. You got something for our head? Love that for us. Little fishing book. A note. I'm gonna leave these reclaimed wood for when we're out here fishing. Oh, tinder plug. Nice. Nothing I love more than walking head first into the wind. Grab a couple sticks because we are gonna get a fire going. Okay. Nice. Look at that. Hopefully we have all kinds of good stuff in here. Usually there's, yeah, a little snack behind here.
This will come in handy.
Down vest. Damn, I found ski jackets in here. Oh, kind of disappointed there. We're all right though. I've also found crampons here. Okay, we're warming up, but not quickly. We do have snacks. Let's just tuck our little chair in. Okay. I believe we're ready to start a quick fire. We do need to pull some torches too. Only 7 birch bark. Thought we had more than that.
Come on, little fire.
So I would
Come
like
on.
to land at the farmstead before the end of the day, but that might be
Perfect.
a big ask. I don't know why I threw that there already. Okay. Damn. Let's eat our snacks first. These things seem to be a little more calorie dense. Son of a bitch. Alright, same thing. No different. We're gonna leave here in a second anyways. How much water do we have? Yeah, we got plenty. Last little birch bark. Let's add a few sticks so we have some torches here. I want to pull 2 more out of this. Where was that sweet spot? That wasn't it. Let's grab 1 cedar. At the very least, we'll make the shelter, the underground shelter. Oh my gosh. Or will we? At this pace, we'll make it past that tree up ahead by the time it's nighttime. No way. Yep. Yep. That's a wolf. And it's windy. I feel like if you go down sideways, it's a little better. This used to be moose territory, but I'm not sure if they moved that, repositioned the wildlife spawns. Just as long as these aren't timber wolves. I usually like to go this way because there's birch bark that falls off these guys. I don't know where the hell that wolf went. He's probably back home, man. He can feel the impending storm. Oh, I think I saw him. Hiding in the hills. One thing I am excited about, repairing all of our clothing items. Kind of the worst walk right here. We could have also went into Blackrock, but Blackrock again, another Timberwolf area. That I want to have our bow. Of course. Maybe we'll get a thermos in the beautiful state of Pleasant Valley. Okay, we're getting, the gear's getting heavier. The more fatigued we are. So luckily this is the last rope climb. But I think we're going to be able to land. Because if you see the weather right now, it's not crazy. I think we'll be able to land at the farmstead by nightfall. Crossing our fingers. We're in no hurry though. This is Chilloper. Very chill. Yes, please. Oh, it's a damn long way to get there, huh? Stared at that Leave Timberwolf Mountain sign for a second. Beautiful. The only bad thing about this bunker shelter here is there's no way to start a fire down there. But we do have a 6 burner.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Ooh. We've got some cattails to collect on the stream. I usually just, I run down here. Damn, now that I'm thinking about it, there's still quite a bit of things to do on our way back yet. So we might be traveling while it's nighttime. That's all right though. Just as long as we make it. We're not scared of the dark. This usually gets pretty cold when it's dark out. And then of course, them damn Aurora. You ever seen an Aurora wolf? Not awesome. All right, got us a bunker. And in this bunker, hopefully we've got a little snack somewhere. Ooh, that's the first scrap metal we found. That's another reason I love the hacksaw is you can make basically unlimited scrap metal. Go to the water dam, the hydro dam. And there's more than enough scrap metal laying around.
I'm thirsty.
There's something we hardly ever hear. Is getting a bit thirsty. Usually pretty good about that. There's a bunch of cloth right here, but we don't really need it at the moment. Let's get our drink on. I mean, we could warm up. We could. I think we're going to be okay, just as long as we can fend off wolves. That's the only dangerous thing about, like, it's not... I want to be careful how I phrase this. For all you long dark junkies out there. It's not dangerous to walk around with less than perfect condition. As long as you're not getting attacked by wildlife. That's what makes it dangerous. But if we can keep everything at bay, we'll be all good. I'm pretty sure if we were to go up this way, there's like a little cabin over there. But I wanted to go through the plane wreck because usually there's good things there, clothing-wise. Got some birds somewhere. Ooh, maybe we should have stopped. Made a fire. There's a cave up here. Oh, nice. This was supposed to be on a bench, but the bench didn't spawn into the game. Damn, there's a lot of stuff to search on this plane wreck. We're coming back to Ash Mountain after we get the hacksaw, so maybe I'll save the majority of looting that for our way home, or our way back to Timberwolf Mountain. Don't want to lose the well fed. And once we get cooking too, man, it's going to open up so many good things for us.
Ooh, cold.
Damn, I think we overshot our little walk-up point. That's okay. We're pretty familiar with the valley. Pretty familiar with it. Not gonna get into any kind of crazy trouble if we get off track just a little bit here. Oh, maybe it was right there. Now that I think about it. I thought it was closer to the hunting blind. Oh. Just so we're not hobbling around. Okay, we got to remember that it's just the nice. We're actually running our current gloves are pretty haggard, as you can see.
I'll take it.
We don't have a bedroll, so sleeping up here is probably not going to happen. There might be an improvised bed. But I don't think we have the wood to sustain a fire overnight. You know what I mean? All kinds of old school luggage. So many briefcases. Sad scenes up here. Hell yes. Put that sweater on top of my hoodie sweater. All right, so we checked all the obvious stuff, but we'll come back through here. We've got all kinds of stuff to search in the actual bulk of the airplane there. Here's our cave. We'll get warm, and then we'll make for the farm. Ooh, it is. Can't see anything in here. Oh, we do have a bed.
Can't be far behind.
Ooh, and it's warm. Nice. Yeah, so let's give her a go. I don't think we have, like I said, I don't think we have enough wood to hold us over here for the whole night. But what we can do right by the fire is start making all this crap.
Oh, I'm starving.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that. You know what? I would love some good torches here. Help me out. Damn. They're all awful. Switch spots. Goodness gracious. Just to get us home? Damn it. Oh, crap. Idiot. The last one was a good torch, too. This will keep us in the game. Keep us warm as well. And off we go, friends. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I can't see crap. But I was looking at the wall. So if there's an aurora, I'll probably turn it back around. Because there is like so many wolves around the homestead on the farm. Hence the name Farmstead, I believe. But once we get here, we're gonna want to, number one, I'm gonna want to explore. I'm just gonna see what we have. And then it's gonna be a very late night, I think. As we, oh, maybe I'll save the repairs for the morning. Good call. There's a lot of storms in this area, a lot of bad weather. Oh, dang, that was crazy. Love all these crappy porches that we have. Is it as hard to see on your screen as it is mine? I think we're gonna have issues finding the cattails in this nighttime monstrosity. We're doing all right. We're doing good. That coffee's gonna hold us over. We'll be just fine. When we wake up in the morning, almost perfect, I would imagine. But now at the forefront of our mind, my friends, is going to be forging. We made it here. Pleasant Valley. The next thing to do is grab us a hacksaw, which is pretty likely here. And we'll take that hacksaw to, I think I'm going to do Desolation Point. I'm going to haul a lot of this coal over there just because I'm going to try to make like, want to do probably 30 arrowheads, plus we need a knife and a hatchet. And sometimes if we have enough, I like to make a backup of all those too, because the whetstones are finite in the game. So eventually, instead of being able to recondition those tools, you'll have to just forge new ones. Which is wild. These little stones that you pick up to throw at wolves and rabbits seem like the perfect homemade whetstone. What do I know? Look at him. You know? There's our goal. Sometimes there's wolves here in the grove. But we've been outside enough that I think we could take a day, a full day, just to recover and repair clothes and not burn as much energy. But together here, before we go to bed, we'll go ahead and search
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
the farmstead and see if we've got anything good, anything that's going to significantly change the trajectory of our journey. Which, this is a great place to look for that exact reason. I always like to start in the basement and work our way up. Oh, not get ahead of ourselves. We'll go this way first. Sometimes there's matches here. Got a fuse, little fusey. Got some wires too. So we'll go fix the transmitter. Great. Ooh. Can I move these upstairs? I'm gonna leave them in here for now. I would love to move that upstairs though. There's a whetstone. Speaking of. Nice. Soda in a filing cabinet. Like the dude was hiding it from his family. We checked that? Yes, we did. Sometimes you can find a good sweater or something. Decent t-shirt. Dress shirt, something. That'll end up being fashioned into repairs for our higher quality items. Okay, we've got carrot. You know what? Fuck it. Take the carrots. Nice, another sewing kit. Whole sack of potatoes and salt. I'm just gonna bring this upstairs. 1, 2, 3, nice. We got wood. We can break those bad boys down.
Kind of heavy.
For like the kitchen area, I like to have all my kitchen stuff. There's another potato somebody dropped on the floor. Looks like we got a cooking pot too. And a can opener. What's that? Nothing. Here's my little side table. If we sort by weight, then we can drop that. Number 1. Get this salting.
I'm starving.
Ooh, I found a Mackinac jacket here too, which would be awesome. But the cooking pot's huge. We can now officially discard our cans. Okay. Probably do a lot of reading while we're here. Just recovering. Look at that. More salt. Love that. And another sewing kit. Hell yes. We don't need water at the moment. We made plenty. I was gonna stock up Angler's Den and we never did. We just took it all with us. This looks like... I'm gonna say that looks like something. Sometimes there's a bag here. Not this time.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We'll tear that thing down. There's a book. Ooh, a little treat. A little sweet treat. first ever rifle I found. Was in this back room. Back when I played on some film. Played on the easier modes, just trying to learn the game, you know. Now that I play Interloper, I finally figured out how to do it. I can't imagine. Like, it's so boring to me to play on any other difficulty. Oh my gosh. Somebody holler at me. We're running out of food. And I wonder if the potatoes go to, is it like meat? If they go to 0, can we cook them back to 50% or whatever? And I'm sure we're thirsty, so let's just rip through that soda. Okay, we got books, all kinds of that crap. Beautiful. I want to bring that to Mountaineer's Hut. Or wherever we make our base. Guess we could just make it here. Ooh, can we find some wool socks? Wool socks and a Mackinac jacket? And damn, it has been so long since I found a second pair of thermal underwear. But that would be nice too. Here's some more water. A storm just rolled in. Thank gosh we're somewhere safe. That's when it gets dangerous, is when you can't see, dark, and a blizzard comes through. It's the worst possible scenario. Yeah, I think we got one more room. This one's a damn mess. Oh. Yes! We got it! Heck yeah. Now we'll be doing okay. Combat pants and a Mackinac jacket. That's awesome.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We're gonna be just fine, guys. What I'm gonna do here, it is so late, past our bedtime. I'm gonna throw this little thing down, just like that. I'm gonna look at this bed, and we are gonna part ways, my friends. This has been part 3. It'll have a fun little name. This is Chilloper, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We are in Pleasant Valley, in the valley, getting ready to sleep for the night. We've got a lot of things to do, but we'll pick it up here at the farmstead as we explore the town. I'm looking for a heavy hammer. I'm looking for a hacksaw, and then we're off towards Desolation Point. Desolation Point's going to be where we forge this time. I've never forged there, so I'm really excited about that. A bedroll is going to be a bonus, but not a necessity. So stick around, stay tuned, show some love on this video if you're liking this series. All the support from you guys has pushed me to keep creating content for the long dark here, so I really appreciate that. Don't be shy, say hello, at the very least push that like button, and we'll see you for the next episode, guys. Peace.